Welcome to the Oligo News. The protests in Los Angeles have entered their fourth day, turning more violent with each hour. These protests were triggered after immigration raids were carried out by ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Residents claim that peaceful migrants were arrested during court visits. But the Trump administration says the raids targeted gang members and dangerous criminals. In a shocking move, President Donald Trump has deployed 700 U.S. Marines to Los Angeles. These Marines are working alongside 2,100 National Guard troops to protect federal buildings, immigration agents, and maintain public order. According to the Pentagon, these Marines are from the 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines, and are trained in crowd control, de-escalation, and the rules of engagement. Trump says this action is needed to control what he calls violent, instigated riots caused by professional agitators. He has promised a strong crackdown on anyone who attacks law enforcement or federal troops. But California's Governor Gavin Newsom is furious. He says this is a serious breach of state sovereignty, and calls Trump's decision deranged and un-American. This is the 24th lawsuit filed by California against Trump in just 19 weeks. On Sunday, the violence hit a peak. Protesters threw concrete blocks and fireworks at police. In return, officers fired tear gas, rubber bullets, and flashbang grenades. Viral video clips show an Australian reporter hit by a rubber bullet live on air. Several self-driving cars were set on fire, and graffiti-covered buildings in downtown LA. But officials, including Mayor Karen Bass, insist most of the protests remain peaceful and limited to a few blocks. Across the US, many leaders have spoken out. Even some Trump supporters are now critical. Florida Senator Ileana Garcia, founder of Latinas for Trump, tweeted that the raids were inhumane and not what we voted for. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has urged the U.S. to respect migrant rights. The United Nations has warned against using military force on civilian protests. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says Trump is using the National Guard as a political tool, calling for the immediate end of troop deployments. At a rally in Chicago, Congressman Jesus Chewy Garcia said, "This is not about immigration anymore. It's about domination of our communities." Thousands are now joining protests in New York, Chicago, and San Francisco, demanding immigration justice, human rights, and peaceful solutions. This is a historic moment. The tension between California and the Trump White House is not just political. It's now a battle for the soul of American democracy. We will keep tracking this developing story on immigration protests, Trump's military orders, and California's legal battle. For English news, you can also visit our news website www.theoligo.com. Thank you for your valuable time.